And Forbes calls him one of the most politically influential billionaires in the U.S. Charles Koch is the chairman and CEO of Koch Industries, a Kansas-based conglomerate. It had revenue of $115 billion last year. His endorsement of a GOP candidate spells money, influence, and more money. Anthony Mason spoke with Koch for CBS Sunday Morning in his first national television interview. Anthony, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. As CEO of the second largest private company in the country, Charles Koch has amassed a fortune that Forbes estimates at nearly $43 billion. He and his brother David have bankrolled a network of conservative groups who support cutting federal regulations and radically shrinking the size of government. The Kochs and their network of donors plan to spend $300 million in the campaign over the next year. But in an interview in his home in Wichita, the 79-year-old CEO told me he doesn't like what he's hearing from Republican candidates. You said you're not particularly high on any of the candidates so far.
Well, I didn't say that. I said I don't have the evidence that they're going to change the trajectory of the country.
Are you intending to support a candidate for president?
Well, it depends.
If Donald Trump got the nomination, would you support him?
I made a vow I'm not going to talk about individuals, because if I said, just like David said he liked Walker, so now all the press is, boy, we put all this money behind Walker,
right,
and he had to drop out. We didn't put a penny. David said he liked him. I mean, that doesn't mean
right,
we've picked him.
Were you surprised Walker's candidacy didn't resonate in any way?
Well, I thought it would resonate better, but he wasn't a very good campaigner. So you may agree with us on a number of issues, or we agree with you on a number of issues, but if you're presenting him in a way that doesn't resonate, that doesn't do any good. So we can't support you. We're not interested in attacking windmills.
There are reports that you're increasingly interested in Fiorina.
That is listen, if there's a report about me, just say, okay, that is probably the opposite, and then you'll be on firmer ground.
So you're denying that report?
Absolutely.
Freedom Partners, the umbrella group that the Kochs support, has said Fiorina is one of the candidates they are looking forward to hearing more from. Koch's people told me last night he is still evaluating her. On Sunday, we'll talk to Koch about his new book, Good Prophet, about the Tea Party, and the death threats he says he now receives every day.
Fascinating, Anthony,
Yeah, really
because he so rarely gives interviews.
Not
I'll be
often.
watching. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony.